Houston Rockets will host the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I expect the Toyota Center to be rocking because the last time they played against each other, they went into overtime, and the Rockets defeated the Wolves in front of their home crowd. So this is one of those clapback games, if you will.
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait. I love when teams go back and forth, and the next game, they be ready to go. This is going to be one of them games. I'm excited about this one.
Mm-hmm. Me too, because Sengun had his way in the paint. I think he had a triple-double, and Rudy Gobert didn't know what to do, got his little 5 points and 16 rebounds, but he was outplayed by Alperen Sengun, and I am not surprised because Alperen, not only does he have that dog, but he got that European skill set. Gobert ain't ready. Gobert ain't ready for all that.
Gobert is from Europe as well. He should have it, but he don't have that dog.
No.
That's the difference. That is the difference. Alperen Sengun. Alperen is what they call him, because I'm closely watching the Rockets as well. But I'm telling you, oh my gosh. And not only that, the Rockets had their way at the 3-point line. Had their way. And so that's another reason why. I mean, I think they 40% from three as a team.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. They forced 17 turnovers. They got 12 steals. They basically controlled the boards, 44 rebounds in the game. I mean, how do you get 44 rebounds when you got your defensive player of the year? Rudy Gobert is supposed to be gobbling up the rebounds, but the Rockets managed to get 44. Only thing missing from this game, last game I should say, was Jalen Green. He had a little 9 points. To me, that is a big observation because I'm looking for him to show out all the way against the Minnesota Timberwolves this time.
Yes. See, the thing about Jalen Green, if he can be consistent, he would be really up there with the likes of a lot of the young stars. He's just inconsistent, so you never know what you're going to get, and you just hope that this game be the game that he's on, and hopefully this game against the Wolves he's on, because they'll need that. Because since Ant Edwards just called out the Wolves again, they should really be ready to show him that you can't keep doing that to us again. What type of you got one time to call me out? You think you're gonna do it twice? Nah, never. It'll never happen twice. It'll never. If it happens one time, it will never happen twice.
Well, shoot, Anthony Edwards has no problem, but what? He can back it up though. He's just one of those players where he doesn't hold his tongue. He can back up his play on the court, and he's just a Southern guy. He's just like. You know what? But not only did he call out the team, I think he also called out his head coach when he said they don't have any offense outside of him and Julius Randle jacking up shots. That's what he said. So I'm like, Coach Finch?
No, that and the front office. That's a front office. That's a front office dig. Because, Coach Finch can only, do what he has playing. I think that's a front office. Y'all better get some other people up in here. I think that's what he's saying.
But he has enough talent, though. I think he's just not getting the production from Dante DiVincenzo. They got rid of Cat, so he was looking for someone to fill in those roles and give him some of that support, and
then to know that Cat is balling in New York, it don't help. It don't help, and that's what they had when they had Cat on the Wolves, and so they decided they didn't need that anymore.
Well, one thing's for sure, you're going to get some good production out of Naz Reid. He's one of my favorite players right now. Naz Reid should be starting for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm not going to say it. You know what, Coach Finch? Just make the adjustment.
Look, and if you want to, and let me help him manage feelings, because you have to manage feelings. And we're talking about 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Have Rudy Gobert start the game. Give him the first 10 minutes. And then you put Naz Reid in and keep him. And what I'm saying is you just got to manage emotions. And if he can do that successfully, then, Rudy Gobert will get in where he fit in. But you got to manage his emotions for sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to be looking to see if the Timberwolves can get this victory on the road. Because, like we mentioned earlier, this is a clapback game. And now that their rookie, Rob Dillingham, has a lot of confidence playing for them, I'm like, they got another weapon. The Timberwolves have another weapon.
Yes. You know what, though? I'm looking forward to the defensive battle that's about to happen. It's about to be a defensive battle for sure because both of them are top 5 in defense as we speak in the league. So yeah, let's see what that. Will anybody get over 100 points this game? I wonder. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking to see. Who's going to be a beast on defense? So much so that the other team can't win the game.
All right, so we know Tari Eason and Amen Thompson, they are defensive specialists,
Yeah, I hope he's
right?
back because Tyree Eason is currently out. So hopefully he's
Yeah.
back on the 27th when this game airs.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, but honey, the Terror Twins, bring it on.
What do you make of Dante DiVincenzo not looking like the same player he was with New York Knicks? Have they been gooped?
Yes.
The Wolves got gooped.
The Wolves got gooped. Yeah, there's something, and it's up for the Wolves to figure out what is it that Dante DiVincenzo needs. He needs something he's not getting from them. Because when I say not, I'm not talking about a little fall off. I'm talking about a landslide fall off.
Yeah.
Like for real. He went from 6th man of the year to starter because of the injuries with the Knicks to now on the bench, barely getting double digits, barely. It's too much of a downslide for me not to know something else is going on in his life. Ain't no way.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way. And maybe we just don't know about it. It just doesn't seem like that's part of his basketball character for him to fall off so great. Something else is going on with Dante DiVincenzo. Maybe we'll find out at the end of the season. But right now, whatever this is with the Wolves, that ain't it.
Sure ain't it. Especially
you cannot count on him.
No, especially when he's over and he say, "Man, look at my boys, my Nova guys. They're playing so well without me in New York." It's like, oh my God, I want to be over there with them.
Right. His feelings are hurt. And I'm telling you, you cannot tell me nothing about people when their feelings are hurt. It shows up in strange ways. And as an emotional woman, I can only imagine. I don't know what males do, but can you they said no to you, yes to him, and they balling. And you can't be a part of that when you was a part of it when it was good last time. Why did y'all abandon me? And I was a part of the success.
Yeah.
That's hard to swallow. Julius Randle's feeling it too. It just shows up differently, I guess. But I know they feel that way. They have to. And then to be over here and then getting called out by the leader.
Not once, but twice.
But twice in the media. And I can only imagine how because Ant Edwards don't hold back for nobody. I can only imagine how he is talking in the locker room.
The Houston Rockets are favored to win this game by 58%. Oh no, I gotta check my parlay on this because I'll probably if I had to make a wager, I would say the Houston Rockets will win this game. They have to.
Yeah, I had the Rockets coming out of this game successful as well. Yeah. So my parlay, don't y'all let me down.
Don't let me
Whoever
down.
I pick, don't y'all let me down.
Yeah, I'll probably go heavy on Alperen Sengun because I know he's going to control the paint against Rudy Gobert. I'm going to go under on Rudy.
And I think
and I think Jalen Green will have a good game. He needs a bounce back. He needs it.
Yeah, well, at this point, a surefire is under on Dante. I mean, but you don't want to bet against him. I hope he has a breakout game, but so far, I'm like, if you want,
Where do you stand on Fred VanVleet? Because he can drop 30 points and then sometimes he can just drop 6. So where would you go on him?
I don't. He already gooped me one time this season. He didn't get me again. No. I'm checking players off my list. Won't be doing you again. You got me. No. It's the inconsistencies for me. And Fred VanVleet, you are the point guard. You can't even get more than 5 assists. I'm done. What are you doing out there? I was like, you know what? Off my list. No. You maybe twice to good me. Because sometimes I'll be feeling good. Your previous game be the one. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I think you got your rhythm. And then you go lay an egg when I select you. Okay,
yes.
got it. Yes.
Oh, got it's so hard. Yeah, okay.
Definitely my parlay. Don't do that.
Wait, do you have Houston coming out of this matchup?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
it will be on the back of the Terror Twins. I'm going to always ride them, especially if Easton is healthy and out there. Oh my gosh. and Alprin. I'm sorry, those three: Alprin, Sengun, and the Terra Twins.
Can't go wrong
Ooh,
with them. You
cannot go
sure
wrong with
not.
them. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get into the next 5 games for the Houston Rockets. I see them on a home stretch. They play the Miami Heat, Dallas Mavericks, the Boston Celtics, the Los Angeles Lakers, and then they go on the road for a guaranteed win against the Washington Wizards.
Absolutely win. Let's get that out the way. That's one.
Yeah.
I actually have the Rockets going 3-2 on this stretch. Clearly losses to a loss one to the Celtics for sure. The Celtics is just gone. Yeah, they're gonna get them right. But I have them beating the Heat. I have them beating the Mavs, losing to the Celtics. Question about the loss to the Lakers, but I have them currently losing to the Lakers, and of course they're gonna beat the Wizards.
Oh,
If they don't beat the Wizards, they didn't want to get up for the game anyway, and it won't be no fault of theirs. They just want to do it. They didn't want to do that game, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm ditto on that, right? 3-2. Looking forward to the game against the Los Angeles Lakers because anytime Dylan Brooks gets to go up against LeBron James, it's must-see TV for me. He doesn't back down. Hopefully, they have him guarding him. And yeah, 3-2 on that stretch.
Yeah. Oh, you have them losing to the Celtics and the Lakers as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. And it's the first matchup of the season for the Heat, Celtics, and Lakers. So we'll see how the Rockets do with that. And then I also have note here that the Lakers road game after being home for 4 prior games. So this will be their
Nice.
first. This will be their first road game. I mean, this will be a road game for the Lakers. And I can only imagine that fatigue. When you get a little older, a little veteran.
All right, so the Minnesota Timberwolves next 5 games, they play the San Antonio Spurs. They go on the road to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then they go back home against the Boston Celtics. And then they go on the road to Detroit Pistons and then back home.
That's horrible.
Against the Los Angeles Clippers. Who did this?
Who did it? That's horrible. That's a horrible road trip.
Yes.
They're going to be living out of their suitcases for the next 5 games. That's awful.
Aside from that, it's just crisscrossing all over the place. There's
Right.
no reason for them to be home, away like that.
No reason at all. I have note here that this is the first matchup with Oklahoma City Thunder this season, so I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Of course,
Because
yeah.
OKC, they can't do no wrong in my eyes. Even in the loss, it's a win. That's how I see it.
They did lose the cup, though. Let's just put that out there.
Don't count. Don't matter. I don't care.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So how do you have them doing?
I have them going 3-2. The Wolves will lose to OKC, and they'll lose to the Celtics.
Wow, that's what I had too.
Really, both on national televised games. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it will be nationally televised for us all to see. But I'm looking forward to the game. I like Wemby. I think he's a pretty good defender. I mean, he had 10 blocks in this most recent game.
30 points, 10 blocks. I know.
Yeah, he's on his way. And I just want to see him and Gobert, both from France, right? I want to see. Because Wemby told Gobert, you done won your last defensive player of the year. I said, yep. That's the right mindset, young fella.
Yeah, and show us. Because I can tell you right now, you get a little dog. Because what Rudy can't do is step out and shoot a 3. But Wemby, you got that. You know what? Don't get me started. I can do all day on Rudy Gobert. If y'all have watched that man step out the paint, it is hilarious. But anyway.
You already know how I feel about Rudy, so all right.
And I think the win to the Clippers is going to be really an easy one for the Wolves because they've already beat the previous 2 they played this season. So just go ahead and close out their series and win this one. Just kind of be done with it. So yeah, 3-2 for me.
Yeah, the thing with that game is I think Kawhi Leonard might be back. I understand he started playing 5-on-5 full contact drills. So there's a good chance that Kawhi Leonard will probably start the year off after we haven't seen him. Don't get me started on Kawhi Leonard, but we haven't seen him in months. So it'll be nice to see a first sighting of Kawhi.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he won't have any wind. But okay, it'll be nice to see him out there. I'll give him until March. If he plays consistently, he should be ready by March. But that January game, he ain't going to have no win.